Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Abhidhamma lecture. We will continue today about the faculty condition because last week we cannot finish yet. So we will continue about that. Before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa and 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today is June 14, 2017. So I think this week we finish the faculty condition. This condition is 16 condition. Altogether, universal condition is 24. So the faculty condition, indriya paccaya, is a 16 condition. We will finish nearly another 8. Yeah. So. Okay, so last week we already talked about the deity. His name is the master of deity. His name is Subrahma. So Subrahma has a lot of worry and anxiety and suffering in body and mind because he and his college going to near hell between for 7 days. For 7 days, so he has a lot of worry about that, and as he looking around the refuge, who will help him to escape from such kind of situation. So finally, he found the Buddha, and then he go down to the human ring to see the Buddha, and then he asks the Buddha, so I have a lot of worry and I have suffering in body and mind, so how can I get the happiness, and how can we free from such kind of suffering? So the Buddha said, Ninyatra bojjhanga tapasa ninyata indriya samvara. So the Buddha said two practice. But here I would like to talk about the indriya because we discussed about the faculty indriya. So indriya faculty. The Buddha said indriya samvara. Yeah, indriya samvara. Samvara meaning is God. God meaning is we need God, because the without God, the enemy easily enter to the place, or make a lot of destroying. So we need the God, but the Buddha said here is guarding some indriya. Indriya, there's many kind of indriya. The Buddha said, Chakkundariyan, Chakku Vinyana Daduya, Dansamyudaganan Chadamanang Indriya, Pachena Pacheo. So we need to guard the, eye sensitivity, not directly regarding the eye sensitivity, the data, the object, visible object, impinge in the eye sensitivity, and then in our mind, defilements, mental impurity coming out because of the idol and visible object. Yeah. So that meaning is indriya samvara means you need to guard whatever you see. You need to guard whatever you hear. You need to guard whatever you smell. You need to guard whatever you taste. You need to guard whatever you touch. And you need to guard whatever you're thinking. So that means indriya samvara. Samvara means guard, protect from danger. Danger meaning here is mental defilement. Mental defilement is a big enemy for all, common enemy for all living beings. Yeah, that's why always for all living beings, always the defilements enter in our body and process of body and mind, pass through the six kind of door. So the Buddha, that's why the Buddha said indriya samvara. Yeah. So indriya means eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Six kind of the faculty. Yeah. In roughly we say like this, because the Buddha said in the indriya paccaya, chakundriyam, sotindriyam, khanindriyam, jivindriyam, kayindriyam, and arupino indriya meaning is mind, all are mind. We say mind and manifest. Yeah. So together combine, the Buddha said mind. Six faculty we say here, but according to the Patthāna, we say 8 kind of the mental faculty. 8 kind of mental faculty. You remember we explained about that. It's in the universal manifest. How many? Ikagada and vedana, feeling is a with an indriya, feeling is a kind of faculty, and then ikagada is a samadhi. Ikagada is a samadhi, concentration. So concentration also the in the universal manifest is a kind of the one kind of faculty. 2. And particular manifest in the particular manifest 6. Particular manifest is vidya. Vidya, faculty of effort, and then beautiful manifest. In beautiful manifest, there's a sati, mindfulness, stendere, sati, faculty of mindfulness, samadhi, saddha, saddha, satindre, the faculty or the confidence, and panyindri, panya, wisdom, or faculty of the wisdom. But here the Buddha said just only mind. So combine all together 8 kind of mind and manifest faculty combined. Here's mind. So we need to understand sutta method and Abhidhamma method is a little bit different. Sutta method is a short version. The Abhidhamma method, Abhidhamma technique is more wider, more detailed explanation. But here, this one is sutta technique, sutta method. So that's why short. So altogether, mine is altogether here. Mine is eight card. Oh, sorry. What? 8 kind of the manifestos. So if you want to get the happiness, we need to catch our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Yeah. So the Buddha said, I didn't see the person who, without catching eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind, can get the chance for happiness. Yeah, I didn't see it. The Buddha said, the Buddha expounded with the indefinite wisdom by the compassion to the Subrahma deity, master, and his followers. So while they listening the Dhamma talk, they understand. They all understand how to protest. The Buddha shortly in indriya somewhere. So, oh yeah, we need to practice the mindfulness meditation, satipaṭṭhāna. So while they listening the Dhamma talk, and then at the same time they practice the satipaṭṭhāna, the mindfulness meditation. Yeah. Because the deity, their wisdom is so strong, so strong. So just short practice, they can destroy under defilement, deity, wrong view, and vicikicca, and doubt. They become satipaṭṭhāna. Yeah. So they free from, going to hell. Yeah, not the satipaṭṭhāna never go into hell. Yeah. So they practice. They practice same time, listening Dhamma talk and then practicing the mindfulness meditation. Not only mindfulness, but also the other mental faculty. Yeah. So that means the 6 faculty can be securely guided. One can have the happiness. If not, will be suffering. So by discarding the practice of bojjhanga, bojjhanga is a kind of the body anger, bojjhanga. We say body meaning is enlightenment. Yeah, inga means fetters, the fetter of enlightenment. Yeah, to attain the enlightenment, we need these fetters. 7 kind of fetters, bojjhanga. 7 fetters. Bojjhanga, sati sambojjhanga, mindfulness, Dhamma vicaya sambojjhanga. Dhamma vicaya sambojjhanga is vichara. Virya sambojjhanga, effort. Piti sambojjhanga, joy. And piti passaddhi sambojjhanga. Yeah, passaddhi sambojjhanga, calmness. And then samadhi sambojjhanga, concentration. And then finally upekkha sambojjhanga. Upekkha sambojjhanga, indifferent. This upekkha is no feeling. Tattara maccatatta. Yeah. Equanimity, not indifferent. Equanimity. Yeah. So these 7 fetters also, if you apply in your eye in your ear, eye, nose, toe, tongue, body, and thinking. If you apply these 7 factors, you will become enlightened. Enlightened. And another way is by discarding the controlling or the indriya, without practicing the faculty in eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. And nobody can have happiness. So to get the 6 faculty indriya paccaya, one must practice satipaṭṭhāna, vipassanā, meditation. So how we practice satipaṭṭhāna vipassanā here? Because in our body there are 6 kind of do. 6 kind of do is here. Eye do, we have eye do. We have ear do, we have nose do, we have tongue do, we have body do, and we have mind do. 6 kind of do. So the stimulation, outside stimulation, come to us through the 6 kind of do. So we need to guard in these two with mindfulness, faculty, with confident faculty, with wisdom faculty, with the effort faculty. So in the idol, eye and object always together. Always together means if you have eye, the object is impinged in your eye. You are eye consciousness, one kind of mind, automatically appear. Because of these 2 conditions. The 2 conditions. So because of these 2 conditions combined together, or together, eye consciousness arises. So eye consciousness never always exists within us. Just only like a spark, electric spark. In your car, according to the mechanism, spark ignite with the fuel, gas, explode, and you get the power from that to drive the car. So like this, in our body and mind, like this. I already exist within us, and the object, visible object, come to us and impinge together, can contact together, and the eye consciousness rises. But not only eye consciousness, we need to understand, to see something, we have a lot of the process, mental process we need. Not easy, but mind is so fast. So that's why we think whatever we see, just we see and we understand, this is what kind of object, this is what kind of color, and what kind of shape, or many things, many concepts, many conventional things we understand. But many mental process we need to understand like this. Actually. So mind is so fast, that's why we see or we understand everything. Just we hear, we understand everything. This is the whose voice. This is what he's saying, the meaning, what he said. Everything we understand. Just we hear, we understand. We don't need to wait the process. Because of the mind so fast. That's why simultaneously we hear, see, seeing and hearing, and smelling, tasting, touching, yeah, simultaneously. If you sit in on the cushion and then you watch the television program and then you eating something at the time, so you see the program with your eye and you hear what they they made the presentation, you hear by an ear, and then at the same time the smell from the food you have. And then you taste also. Enjoy. Yeah, and then touching, yeah, it's so comfortable on the sofa or cushion. It's very calm and very relaxed. You at the same time, we got everything because our mind is so fast. But to see something, to hear something, different mental process, many mental process we need. Yeah, between these two processes, they're not two. Between the different process, we have the the light content and consciousness, many. Yeah, light content and consciousness connect. Different process connect. That's why we say bojjhanga, bhava factors light content and consciousness. Yeah. So so whatever we see through the idol, so the eye consciousness appear. Eye consciousness appear means eye consciousness not only one. When the eye consciousness appear, the other manifestor, the other meaning associated manifestors together. Associated manifestors mostly contact, phassa. Yeah. So phassa, contact, and then feeling. Yeah. So that's why the arrow show like this here. Contact, not only contact, feeling, phassa, and then perception also. Yeah. Because perception is important, because without perception we don't understand what we saw. Because already we know that object, we can understand that this is a we call the name of the object. We understand. But before we have no perception for that object, even though we see the object, we cannot know it. What is this? Yeah. The process is not complete. Yeah, by supporting the perception, sanya, very important. Yeah. And practice meditation as well. To understand the nature of body and mind, we need the bhavana sanya. Yeah, meditated perception is important to recognize the nature of impermanent, nature of the material, nature of the mind, nature of the manifestors. Yeah. So bhavana sanya is very, very important to understand, to realize the reality. So feeling, perception, and then not only feeling, perception, but the formation appear. Yeah. So that manifestation in two ways. In two ways means without mindfulness and without effort, right effort, without wisdom, the other way is a wholesome way. With mindfulness and with concentration, with wisdom, the other way is a wholesome way. Yeah. So contemplating the consciousness, seeing. If you contemplate on that, in the mental formation, different. Without contemplating the consciousness, you just seeing. So when you see, after seeing, you thinking a lot for the object, many thinking, and you will be, your mind will be impure with the defilement, maybe attachment, maybe anger, maybe delusion, maybe conceit, maybe envy, maybe stinginess, many maybe coming out in our mind without protect, without guarding. Yeah, the faculty. Yeah. So mental formation. So here, contemplating the consciousness, so applying the mindfulness, concentration, vidya, effort, and then wisdom. So we have power of mind, and then we guard. The unwholesome thing cannot enter in this situation. Yeah. So verbal action, mental action, bodily action, verbal action, everything's fine. Yeah. If it is, we cannot, the focus on that moment, the data, mental formation, carrying the data into the to the mind, and thinking. That means mental formations cannot apply the contemplating the consciousness, unconsciousness. The process mental formation cannot be cut by the mindfulness. So that's another loop to the mind, and that meaning is you will be thinking a lot about that object anytime. We cannot say how many. Maybe many. Yeah. And then you can contemplate on that, the dead matter object with the mindfulness is okay. This is another, in the Satipaṭṭhāna Sutta is four kind of the method. Yeah, so matter object, Dhamma, Vipassanā, we say. Yeah, focus on that, and then we guard our eye with the mindfulness, concentration, wisdom, and effort. Yeah. So that ways we can practice on that, and then another way is feeling. If you feel something after seeing, you have some kind of feelings. You focus on that, pleasant feeling or unpleasant feeling or painful feeling, or So if you focus on that feelings, that means contemplating on the feeling, vedana, vipassanā in Pali. Yeah, vedana, vipassanā. They're contemplating or feeling. Yeah. So if you understand at that stage, you can catch. With your eye with the mindfulness. Yeah. So why attention? That means explained in the below. Why attention? We get why attention. Why attention is no more craving, no more clinging, no more becoming, no more bulb. So in according to the bodhicca. Yeah. Vedana paccaya tanha. So vedana feeling cut with the mindfulness. No vedana. No vedana, no tanha. Vedana paccaya tanha. Tanha paccaya uparana. No craving. No clinging. And then no more becoming. No more becoming means no more new karma. No more new karma. So if we don't have a new karma, new karma create every new life. So that's why we stop. We have no more rebirth again. Yeah. So that according to the theory, yeah. That's why we every moment we need to practice mindfulness meditation. So four kind of the object according to the Satipaṭṭhāna Sutta we can apply. Yeah. And then another way is contemplating on the body here. Contemplating on the body is a very, very common practice, very popular. Every Buddha, they began a Buddha because of the contemplating of the body is, the anappana. Yeah, breathing in and out practice. It's a very, very popular because every Buddha, they practice this way. Yeah. And not only breathing in and out, but also the all movement of our body. We can practice with the mindfulness, every movement, or, leg, or, standing, sitting, walking. Yeah, any kind of the position, we can practice mindfulness meditation. Yeah, that means we guard our body with mindfulness faculty, with the concentration faculty, with the wisdom faculty, with the confident faculty, with the effort faculty. Yeah. So the more we practice again and again, our mind, our wisdom more clearly, understanding in the impermanent nature, in the suffering nature, in the non-soul, not self, no soul. We understand all just phenomena, rising and disappear, no soul, no self. Because of the appear and disappear, just appearing and disappearing is kind of suffering. Yeah, we cannot stop appearing, we cannot stop the disappearing. Yeah, we cannot control it. Just their phenomena, they arise and disappear because of the condition. Yeah, depend on the condition. Yeah, so it's a kind of suffering. So suffering is a more the meaning is a more wide meaning, wider meaning. Yeah, that's why we don't try in Burmese way. We don't want to try and translate the dukkha. Dukkha, we use dukkha because the dukkha meaning is a very, very deep and wide meaning. That's why we don't want to translate. we use the Pali word dukkha. Yeah. So English translation, some scholar they translate suffering. Some scholar they translate unsatisfactoriness because never satisfied. Yeah, never satisfied. We need all this new new aramana object, new object we need. Yeah, never ever satisfied. Even though if you like music, kind of the music, that kind of music you are so like, but long time you listen it again and again, only that kind of music, maybe you a few days, you going to boy. So you search new music like this, yeah. That's fine. And there's some scholar they translate the dukkha, they translate unsatisfactoriness. Never ever satisfied. Yeah. It's not including in the real meaning of the dukkha. Dukkha means we cannot we cannot control appearing and disappearing. Sometimes we cannot, we don't want to appear, but we want to stop, but we cannot. Sometimes we cannot, something we cannot, we don't want to disappear, but we have no power. Yeah, from karma means from the phenomena is depend on the condition. Karma also the one kind of condition. So karma have the condition as well. To arise a karma, many conditions. Here, when you see, so the eye and object is a condition to arise a karma, isn't it? Yeah, so that's why. Karma also depend on the condition. So everything depend on the condition. That means everything appearing and disappearing, appearing and disappearing. Yeah. So the process of this one, we cannot stop, we cannot control, we cannot change. Yeah. That meaning is a suffering. That meaning is unsatisfactoriness. That meaning that the real meaning of dukkha. We say dukkha. Yeah. And the impermanent, because of the impermanent nature, not permanent. Everything is impermanent. Moment by moment, we see in detail, moment by moment, more clearly, the impermanent nature is obvious to understand. Yeah. So these three characteristics we need to understand. With the wisdom, inside wisdom, the more stronger the wisdom faculty, more stronger and stronger. Finally, we can, eradicate the all mental defilement. Yeah. Because of if we understand more and more impermanent nature, so it's not refuge for that. We don't need to attach that one. Like the very old house, but the old house is very dangerous, not suitable to live. But outside is very beautiful. They make a decoration, very beautiful decoration, but inside the structure is very poor. So that kind of house, if you get it, you will be happy. No, because that house just looking is okay outside, beautiful looking because of decoration, but inside, no. Inside is at any time collapse. So our body and mind like this. So the more we see impermanent nature, the more we see suffering, the more we see the nature of the no soul. Oh, we understand. Yeah, our body and mind, no refuge. No need, no. It's a useless, not useful. Yeah. So you feel more and more like this. So more and more we try to escape from the such kind of situation. Yeah. Okay. So that's why the Buddha said, indriya samvara. Yeah. Protect or guard your eye, your ear, your nose, your tongue, your body, and your mind. These six faculties should be guarded with the mindfulness, with the, confidence, with the concentration, with the wisdom, with the effort. Five kind of mental power. Yeah. So try more and more you guarding. So finally, the defilement never ever appear. Yeah. So you're free from that. So free from the defilement, you will get the real happiness. Yeah. That's why the Buddhas show this way for all living beings like this. So according to this chart is represent our body and mind walking. Walking. Many times we see something. So eye and object, we hear something, ear and sound. We smell something, nose and smell. We taste something, tongue and taste. We touch something, body and touching. So these pair, not only these are material. Because of that, the individual respectively consciousness arises. Eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness. Yeah. Because of the material, the mind arise. Yeah. Sometimes because of the mind, material arise. It's depend on the condition. Yeah. Yeah. And then the next one is a mind and the object. So mind consciousness arises. So anyway, so this kind of the consciousness arises with the contact. So everything connect to contact. Yeah, like this. Not only contact, feeling, supporting the contact, and the more we feel, the more you have the mental formation stronger, and the perception supporting the feeling. Yeah. Without supporting the perception sanya, the feeling is not strong. The more sanya stronger, the feeling stronger. But at this stage, we can, contemplate different contemplating of consciousness, contemplating of feeling, contemplation of body and mind, body and the contemplation of mental objects. So we can cut. Yeah, we can cut all this kind of the faculty. Yeah. Okay. So I would like to explain the process of mind, because to understand more. In idol, I will explain today, and the other do same. If you understand the idol, that the process of mind, the in ear do, nose do, then do, body do, same. So when we say, I see the lotus. Yeah, so I see the lotus, we say like this, but actually it's we cannot see only one kind of mind, only one kind of consciousness, and we cannot say, I see a lotus. Yeah. Yeah. So first the lotus, that meaning that many process. So I would like to explain. The first the lotus come into the avenue of the eye sensitivity, eye meaning eye sensitivity. That is a first eye thought process. Yeah. So the first one for the I do thought process. I do thought process. So that I do thought process arises and disappears because of the everything is rise and disappear. But at the end of the thought process, the I thought process, we have not seen that lotus properly. Just only I do thought process. We only see the visible object only. At that time, we cannot see the lotus. Yeah. So we just have seen the visible object only. Yeah. We do not know, we don't know We don't know, oh, this is a lotus flower, this is a very beautiful, this is a color is so impressive, huh? And the smell is so nice. We don't know yet. The shape or the lotus flower is so beautiful. We don't know yet at the time. Just only we see visible object. Yeah. So at the moment, just we know it is a visible object. Yeah. So here, so the process. P is a past light containing consciousness. Past light containing consciousness. When the lotus flower impinge in your eye, yeah, past P is a past light containing consciousness. V is a vibrating light containing consciousness. Bojjhanga chalana in Pali. A is arrest light containing consciousness. So at the moment, the light containing consciousness stop. Yeah. All light containing consciousness, past or vibrating or arrest. The type of consciousness is light containing consciousness. But we say past containing consciousness is because of the image, the flower, the lotus flower impinged in our idol. So at the moment we say a little bit past. So that's one. It's a past light containing consciousness. Yeah. Past meaning is not present. Yeah. And the vibrating meaning is light containing consciousness always hold the object is different object. In the previous slide, before going to die, we have that dynamic consciousness five time. So that dynamic consciousness take the object. So that kind of object, light containing consciousness, always hold. So different object from the lotus flower. So lotus flower impinge in the idol. So the vibrating light containing consciousness hold the other different object. So the new lotus flower object impinge on that. So the situation of the light containing consciousness is not normal because the two object impinge on that. So two image trying to persuade the light containing consciousness. So we say vibrating meaning is not vibrate, not stable. Yeah, the situation is not stable. Yeah, he cannot release the old object. He cannot receive, not ready to receive the new object. That meaning. Yeah. So V is a vibrating consciousness, light containing consciousness, and arrest meaning stop. After that, cannot continue with the old object because new object impinge on that. Stop. Cannot continue. So we say arrest light containing consciousness. Yeah. And after that, F. F meaning is five door abiding consciousness. Panchadwara Vachana. So studying the mind, studying toward the new object. So abiding meaning is going toward the object, like lotus flower. After that, disappear. Another one appear. This is the eye consciousness. Because in the idol. So eye consciousness arises. So at that time, eye consciousness just see in the visible object. Yeah. After idol, just seeing and then receiving consciousness arises. So at the time, completely receive the object. Yeah. But we just only receive the object. Mind. Yeah, all mind. No, this is not mind. This is an idle process. Yeah, idle process. So the another one is investigating consciousness. So you can see the all consciousness has a different function, isn't it? Different function working together to complete the seeing thought process. Yeah. So investigate the object, or this object is what, or like this, and then D means a determining consciousness. Yeah, this moment, this consciousness important. Yes, yeah, because a wide attention or unwide attention appear with this consciousness, determining consciousness. Yeah, because make the determination. Yeah, make the decision. Oh, this is good, this is bad, this is like, or this unlike. Make a determination and make the decision. So after that, and why attention or why attention depend on the two way. If we can apply mindfulness and in the other beautiful manifestos, Western concentration and the other thing, and the why attention we call why attention. Why attention, the following mind is jhana is wholesome. Yeah. If determining with the unwide attention, with the attachment or with the anger or something like this, the jhana, dynamic consciousness, will be unwholesome. Yeah. So here jhana 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, 7 times. 7 times is depend on the determination, wholesome and unwholesome. But that is maybe wholesome and unwholesome, whatever. Even if we cannot unwind attention with the mindfulness, this power or the conscious jhana is not too strong. Yeah, at that time, because just seeing, yeah, just seeing. Yeah. And after that, the registering consciousness 2 times. Registering consciousness following the flow of the dynamic consciousness. Yeah, 2 times arises. Yeah. So how many minds? So 17 times of the mind, but the type is these 3 types, say, like containing consciousness, and then there's 1 type, 2 type, 2, 3, we see different type, 4, 5, 6. So all jhanas, dynamic consciousness, 7 means not 7 type. And we see the type kind of the consciousness 7, and then registering consciousness 8. So yeah, 8 kind of the consciousness working together in the process of I do thought process. Yeah. After that, the B means bojjhanga, like content consciousness following. So altogether, we count the mind is altogether 17. 17 kind of mind. So the light lotus flower is a material, light of material, and one light material is 17 times of the consciousness equal. So the present lotus flower object disappear because of the lifespan is expired. But we cannot, applying the meditation, mindfulness meditation on just seeing thought process, I do thought process, the another process following. But if we practice most with the stronger mindfulness and concentration and wisdom, we can stop here. Yeah. We can stop here. More safe. More safe. Yeah. But if you cannot stop here, another kind of the process coming. Okay, so when a visible object present itself to the eyebase, to the idol, the several thought movements, 8 kind of thought movement occur in sequence during each idol thought process. So first explaining when the eyebase receive the image of the visible object. So like connecting consciousness, the bojjhanga wake up. So we say past bojjhanga. Dita bojjhanga, past like connecting consciousness, just wake up. Wake up means just holding the old object, the new object in pinch. So, initiate the process of seeing. And the 3 thought movement meaning the light containing consciousness moment. Thought movement 3 light containing consciousness. 3 light containing consciousness means one is a past light containing consciousness, another one is a vibrating light containing consciousness, and then arrest light containing consciousness. Yeah. After that, after this process, this excited the idol abiding consciousness, Chakku Dwara Vachana. Chakku Dwara Vachana means, and the mind is not Chakku Dwara, we say Pancha Dwara Vachana. But here, Chakku Dwara, we say Chakku Dwara. Yeah, Pancha Dwara included, Chakku Dwara is included in the Pancha Dwara. So it's okay. So, and which tend toward the visible object. So at that time, mind totally toward to the visible object. After that, the image for on the eye base, so the recognize connect by the eye consciousness, Chakku Vijnana. So Chakku Vijnana arises, the first remain perturbed by the defilement. Yeah. At the moment. At the moment, no defilement. No defilement arises. We need to understand like that. Because just only the seeing the visible object. So it is followed immediately by the receiving consciousness, sampaṭṭhāna in Pali, sampaṭṭhāna, which receive or accept the image. Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very interesting because when you go to the office, so the office, there's the counter, in the receipt counters, receipt you are mail or you are something like this. So different counter perform the different function, isn't it? So it's look like our mind function has different function. They perform the different function. Yeah, very, very, very natural way. Yeah, the Buddha explained. Yeah. So after that, the investigating, after receiving, you receive, and then the disappear. The receiving consciousness disappear because already performed the receiving function. So another mind, another consciousness arises. This consciousness, investigating consciousness already, but the receiving consciousness just disappear. No, disappear, but carry the data, transfer the data to the next consciousness, investigating consciousness. Yeah. So based on the receiving data, yeah, investigating consciousness, investigate. Yeah. Yeah. Like this. Huh? So after that, investigating Santirana took over. Yeah. Took over and then investigate the object. So in the same way, investigating consciousness disappear, but not just only disappear, transfer the data to the next one. And the next one is determining consciousness, Vattavana. Yeah, Vattavana, the consciousness, determine, decide, make the decide who is who, what is what. Yeah, make the decision like this. Yeah. So according to that kind of the consciousness, the following, consciousness change totally different from each other, from the person, one person, another person. Until now, determining consciousness, latent defilement. There's a latent defilement. Yeah, we need to understand that defilement arises in our, the flow of the mind. They have three situations arises. Three situations. One situation and a latent situation. Yeah. Latent situation is not appear clearly, just latent. Yeah. Just behind. I mean, just behind. Yeah. So which have been lying in wait for the opportunity to rear its head. So that means has been unable to operate. Latent defilement is has been unable to operate their function. But as soon as a determining consciousness has decided that object is agreeable, or that object is desirable, or that object is undesirable or disagreeable or liking or disliking. So according to the such consciousness, determination, develop the process of impulsion, jhana, dynamic consciousness is brought into play. So impulsion, or the dynamic consciousness run its full course of 7 thought moment with defilement. Yeah. With defilement means at the time defilement is not latent, not latent. Yeah. It's appear, fully appear, perform its function. Maybe maybe attachment with the attachment, or maybe with the anger, maybe with the ignorance. Yeah. Many different type of the unwholesome manifestor, or maybe many different type of the wholesome, beautiful manifestor. So the latent defilement is not only wholesome, but only unwholesome. Yeah. So at this stage, meaning is the whole 7 time jhana, even though dynamic consciousness very powerful, wholesome or unwholesome, but the action can be judged as a moral or immoral. Moral meaning is a wholesome, immoral meaning unwholesome. Yeah, we can adjust. So defilement, a great attachment or anger or delusion or ignorance now show their true color at the time. Yeah. Not latent at the moment with the 7 kind of the dynamic consciousness. Yeah. but this is not too strong, even though they are show their true nature, but not too strong. The reaction is not too strong at the moment, because it's just only in the idle, not mind. And then finally, two thought moment is a registering consciousness, tataramana, arises. Yeah, this is a description of the idle thought process on seeing an object. Yeah. Okay, so and then on the object who see has not paid attention to the concept. After the whole process, the idle thought process, but the object seen no concept. Concept means not conventional way. Conventional way means just seeing object. We don't know the shade, the color, and what kind of the object. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know yet. So that means no concept. Yeah, not conceptual. So at the point, a wholesome impression, a wholesome consciousness, dynamic consciousness may perhaps occur, but it is still weak, not too strong. So it's unable to produce a strong reaction. That's why. Yeah, that's why at that moment cannot react strongly. Yeah. So any result of the unwholesome dynamic consciousness will not be too bad, because the reaction is not too strong. So the result is not too bad. Yeah. But unwholesome, but not too strong. That meaning. Therefore, at this initial stage, we say, when the reaction has not yet gathered momentum, so you can contemplate that object with effort, wisdom, and mindfulness, just as you see it. Yeah. This is the best way, contemplating, the best contemplating. Yeah. But if we cannot contemplate at that moment, so we will continue. It's not easy to do so. So it's not easy matter to stop short at just seeing. We need practice more and more. Yeah, for beginner, will not be able to catch the eye thought process that make up the process of seeing. Dittha bodhisati, the Buddha said. Yeah. You should be just stay on seeing, not continue thinking. Yeah. Sometimes we practice meditation, very strong concentration and very strong mindfulness. So no thinking coming. Even though we close our eye and just only the ear do, we hear some kind of sound, but we contemplate on the sound and hearing. So no investigating or what kind of sound, who made it, or no such kind of thinking never ever come into us, isn't it? Yeah. So that's kind of situation. Yeah. So the Buddha said, Dittha mattam bodhisati. Just seeing when you see something. Sutte sutta mattam bodhisati. When you hear something, just hearing. Yeah. So that means no going to the thinking. Yeah, thinking more and more make the trouble. Yeah. The more you think, the more. Yeah. So, but that situation is not easy for the beginner. Beginner just practice the mindfulness power, concentration power, wisdom power is so low, not enough. Yeah. So being unable to stay with the phenomenon instantaneously as it arises, he or she has to consider the object appearing. Yeah, yeah. So it's the nature. Being unable to stay with the seeing, with the hearing. Yeah. So thinking coming. So consider that object. Oh, what is this? Who made it? Such kind of. And then many things. Oh, I saw that object before. How many times? Or with him, with whom, or many thinking appear. Yeah. So the object appear in the mind as if really wanting to know it. Yeah. So another kind of the mind thought process arises. So one kind of mind thought process arises taking past object, because the lotus flower, the present lotus flower object lifespan is only 17 thought process. So finish, disappear, expire. But in mind, past object, not real object. Past object is not real object, but imaginary we continue in our mind. Yeah. So the lifespan of the thought process, or this idle thought process, 17 thought moment. So after 17 thought moment, the present lotus flower disappear. Actually, the lotus flower disappear, although we may continue seeing the lotus visible object. Yeah. Actually, the lotus we see with the past thought process, it already disappear. One is has disappeared. There's another thought process, which is through the mind, not I do. In mind, this is a past object, not present object. Yeah. So that process, the mind thought process, take the past object as an object. It's like bringing it back to your mind. Yeah. So that meaning is imaginary. Yeah, imaginary object, not real object. Okay, so like this. Fast mind connected process, mind thought process. The maybe some teacher they say the past bojjhanga P, past bojjhanga, and V is a vibrating. A meaning arrest, like connecting consciousness. But sometimes we don't need these three like connecting consciousness. Yeah. Sometimes directly mind apparting consciousness and the object, the past object to take mind abiding consciousness. Yeah. Understand? Yeah. So the three like connecting consciousness maybe connect with the previous process and this process. Yeah. But sometimes our mind the many like connecting consciousness, but sometimes only three. Yeah, it's depend on your condition of mind. Yeah, and then the mind also so fast. No need receiving consciousness, no need investigating consciousness, no need determining consciousness. You can imagine the difference from the idle thought process and the mindful thought process. Mindful thought process so fast. Just only mindful abiding consciousness, not aravachana. After that, the following consciousness, jhana. No need investigating, no need receiving, no need investigating, no need determination. Very strong. Yeah. That's why in mind very strong. Yeah. Yeah. The nature is always like that in mind.
This is stage kusala
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why so see.
Yeah. So maybe the dynamic consciousness maybe wholesome or unwholesome. Yeah. So 7 times, and then register in 2 times. It's depend on the situation. These two register, sometimes register no. So to appear registering consciousness, there's some kind of regulation. The object should be sensory object, things, sensory object, and the things wall. Things wall meaning is kama loka, kama loka, kama loka. 11 kind of kama loka sensory wall. Not Brahma. In Brahma, they never registering consciousness in their mind. Yeah, just only stop the chavana and like connecting consciousness follow. But for us, for human being, for deity, and for animal, and then the other, the apaya. So the karma, 11 kind of karma meaning is sensual world. These living being, the object is a sense object. So always follow the registering consciousness. Yeah. Anyway, so the mind very powerful. No need investigate, no need receiving, no need investigate. Directly embodying the consciousness toward the object, and then the very, very dynamic wholesome consciousness or unwholesome consciousness. 7 times. Yeah. Very strong at the time. Yeah. But even though it's a very strong, but the object is only visible object, isn't it? Only visible object, because at the time don't know about that. Yeah. So first mind to abiding consciousness arises, prompting the 7 thought moment in passion or the dynamic consciousness that report and the finding the 2 moment of the registering. So finish the process. So thus there are 10 thought process, thought moment. Only 10 here. Here 7 mindful and registering. Yeah. So in the part of this part of the thought process, the process. However, if the sense object create only a weak impression, maybe the sense object may be weak impression. So impulsion or dynamic vibrate for less than the 7 moment, maybe. Yeah. Generally 7 moments, dynamic consciousness 7 times, but the things sometimes the object is too not strong. Yeah, impression is not strong. So just 5 times. Yeah. So cut off after 5 or 6 impression. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Okay. So when the I consciousness has done his job meaning is seeing visible object. So mind consciousness take over in mind, but it stay unable to distinguish the visible object as a lotus. Yeah. So that means at the moment, just only seeing the visible object, not lotus. So at this stage, knowledge is still at the stage of the ultimate reality. We say in Paramattha, ultimate reality, because visible object just ultimate reality with the preceding unconsciousness. Okay, so after that, we need more mind to process to fully understand the lotus flower. So, however, they know the one difference here, whereas eye consciousness connect the visible object of the present moment, but mind consciousness connect it as a recede into the past. So the difference is all visible object, but the idle thought process present visible object. Mindful thought process, first mindful thought process is past visible object. Yeah, we say like that. So mind consciousness has to recall the past image as previously seen by the eye consciousness. That's why. Yeah. So even so, the image is still the ultimate reality. Yeah, visible object. It's therefore extremely difficult for the beginner to contemplate the visible object as it passes to the first thought process of mind consciousness. Yeah, for the beginner cannot contemplate. Yeah, fast mind because it's too difficult. They're too weak of the mindfulness and then practice. Okay, so then another thought process rises. The process taking the whole, taking all. That means the whole of the lotus flower. So it's depend on the size of the lotus flower. The bigger, more and more bigger lotus flower, more and more we need thought process. Yeah, because we first one moment we see very small spot of the lotus flower. On the lotus flower, many spots, isn't it? Many spot, many particle, tiny particle compose big lotus flower. Yeah. So I always I told you the modern technology, the television screen, the more and more clear because of the more tiny particle on that. We say the high definition. High definition means 1080 pixel in 1 square inch. They measure like this. That's why very, they beat the pictures very clear. Like this. Our mind, one moment, our mind is one very tiny object only. So combine all of them with many the thought process, a mindful thought process. Yeah. So we don't know how many, but generally we say just only one thought process. But actually maybe many, because many tiny particle on the lotus flower. So one moment, one spot, another moment, another spot. So combined together, we see the lotus. Yeah, so the whole, so take the process, taking the whole or taking all, that meaning. Yeah. So when we see the lotus, let's say first you see the flower. This is roughly flower. Actually, we don't see the flower at once. We see the material particle on the flower. So there's a seeing thought process, then the process taking the past as an object. These two processes arises many times until you have seen all material particle in the whole lotus flower. So with the third thought process, you take all the visible object as object. Very, very detailed. Yeah. Not easy to see something, but our mind so fast. That's why just we see or we know everything. Yeah. Okay. So second mind thought process like this. Like this, same. The mind thought process, say, the past bojjhanga, past light connecting consciousness, vibrating light connecting consciousness, rest light connecting consciousness. Because after previous thought process always follow the light connecting consciousness. So light connecting consciousness like this. And then mind abiding consciousness and 7 times of the dynamic consciousness. And then the 2 kind of registering consciousness. It's the same for human being and sense object. So at that time, we see the lotus, the whole lotus, visible, only visible object. Don't understand the lotus, the whole. Okay. So now follow another thought process, which take the lotus of the object, the substance. The substance meaning the stem or leaf or petal as an object. Yeah. When that object arises, you have gone into the ring or the paññatti because of shape, stem, so because of shape, and leaf. You know the leaf because of the shape. So it's called conventional. Paññatti meaning is a conventional way. Yeah. So now it began the concept, conventional concept. With the type of thought process, one think, I see the lotus, but still the word lotus does not come into your mind. That means that you don't understand. You don't understand the lotus, the meaning. The meaning. Yeah. Just only the shape, color, maybe shape and color. But this not lotus, not yet. Understand the meaning. Oh, this flower is lotus flower. Don't know yet. The meaning. Yeah. Just only shape of the lotus. Okay. So another type, mindful process like this. The shape. The shape of the lotus flower like this. The same, the mindful thought processing, like same. Same. Okay. And then another thought process follow. Another mindful thought process follow. With that thought process, the name, the lotus appear. Yeah. At the time. To the mind. So this is called the taking the name thought process. Yeah, taking the name thought process. So there are 4 thought process following the seeing thought process, isn't it? Idle thought process. After that, full time or the mindful thought process. We need to see one thing. To see one thing means fully understanding that object, shape, color, and then the meaning of the object. Oh, this is called dot. This is a tree. The tree is a pine tree or apple tree or cherry tree or something different. Yeah, the fully meaning we receive after many mindful thought process. Yeah. So we need together 5 kind of thought process One is the idle thought process, and following 4 mindful thought process, altogether 5 thought process. At least we need to see something, and then in the same way to hear something, same. Ear to thought process 1, and then following mindful thought process 4, altogether 5 at least to understand the what. Yeah. The longer what, the more longer what you hear, the more you need full mindful thought process. Because combine each what, isn't it? When you hear one what at one moment. So maybe I'm talking many words. So you need to combine these what to understand the meaning of what I'm saying. Yeah. So maybe more than 4 when you hear something. Only one word is okay, dog. When you hear dog, no need to combine the other words. Yeah. Tree. When you hear tree, so two huh? to combine. Yeah. Okay. So like this, we say the thought process may arise again and again, million times maybe. We don't know exactly. Well, but at least 5. Yeah. At least 5. Yeah. Okay. So finally, the mindful thought process. So understand this is a lotus flower. We understand with the mindful thought process finally, like this. So the mindful thought process all are the same, no different. Same. Okay, so the failure to contemplate the object with the mindfulness is until the mindful at the first moment of the mind consciousness from the arising of the second thought process. So at this stage, conceptual knowledge, paññatti, regarding the shape or form of the visible object begin to emerge, and it became firmly established at the third thought process. Yeah. So the subject is now able to distinguish the visible object as a lotus flower. Yeah. So if you cannot contemplate, you will automatically receive every information of the object. Yeah, I already told you. Without practice meditation and practice meditation, when you hear, hearing is very obvious to understand. When you hear without practice meditation, so when you after hearing, many you understand what the sound is, where from, who said it, and what meaning of the
So one word, just different shape, just one word.
any words. Any words we hear. So just only the sound, just when you practice meditation, somebody hitting the floor, boom. So you hear. What kind of without practice meditation, many thinking. Oh, who made it? Who made this kind of noise?
I mean, good concentration.
Mm-hmm.
When you good concentration.
Yeah.
Different door closed, just one door open. Just shoot.
Oh yeah. One moment. Yeah.
So more concentration.
Yeah.
I mean, different door closed.
Yeah. So one moment is a one door, only one door. So yeah. But without practicing, many Mind thought process arises, isn't it?
Being close to work.
Yeah,
So open door.
yeah, yeah. More and more complicated. Yeah, more and more complicated. But practice meditation, so you just hearing, nothing arises. What kind of song or who made it or no concern about that. Just stop because close. Yeah, it's a very effective way. So no chance. The defilement, impurity of mind has no chance to arise because stop. Just hearing. Yeah. Yeah, in this way, we can get our faculty. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. Okay. So the clear connection related to both from form and name. Yeah, form and name, and form meaning shape. Name meaning is the meaning. Yeah. So concept or name and concept or the form are conceived. So that concept can naturally rapid succession during the second and third thought process in mind, but it is a concept gained through the ignorance, which without applying the mindfulness. Yeah. So automatically avijja, ignorance, delusion, a chance to arise. So the ignorance, take the concept. Yeah. The meaning, which concede the true nature of the object. So block true nature of the concept. At object, we don't know the reality. Yeah. So the ignorance has a tendency to hate the true nature of the object. Yeah. Okay, so the basic exercise in the mindfulness practice is for the meditator to observe and then note every time, every moment. Note meaning is mindfulness and focus on the object at every moment. So he or she come face to face with the reality, just only reality, no concept in the mind. Yeah. So before ignorance create the concept, we can stop, we can guard. Yeah. Appearing of the ignorance or the other defilements. Yeah. But ignorance is very, very common and wholesome manifest, isn't it? So that's why I mentioned only ignorance. Yeah. So when we attach to something, ignorance already. When we angry at something, ignorance already. Because ignorance cover the reality, we angry. Yeah. So at first, however, the meditator find it difficult to apprehend the reality because of the mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom are not yet strong enough. But when these qualities become firmly established with the practice again and again, yeah, practice again and again, so the meditator will be able to realize the nature of the thing, even at the first thought process of I consciousness. Yeah. So when the Buddha, you need to guard your faculty in this way, explain, but very short way. The deity, the master of the deity, Subrahma, he understand, and his followers also understand, and they apply that method in their body and mind. During listening the Dhamma talk, yeah. That's why they stop, the ignorance, and then the power of the mindfulness, concentration, very fast, and the wisdom power, very, very powerful, and then finally totally destroy all wrong view, deity, all doubt, vicikiccha, and they become satipaṭṭhāna. So they free from the going to hell. So they're happy, and then they go back to their place. So we need to understand like this. After listening Dhamma talk, and they become a Sotapanna, or they become an Arahant, or whatever, at least they need to practice. During the listening Dhamma talk, they practice. But the previous life, they have a lot for the practice, the power of practice connect in this life moment, this moment, and then the very powerful and destroy defilement. So we need to understand, not just listening the Dhamma talk. Without practice, we become a Sotapanna or Arahant is not possible. Not possible. Okay, so when the meditator had attained the knowledge of the dissolution, it's insight knowledge, insight wisdom, kind of the bhinga jnana. Bhinga jnana. The bhinga meaning is disappear. Jnana meaning wisdom. So at this stage, the meditator, whatever he focus, he contemplate, whatever, just seeing disappearing. So it's a bhinga jnana.
So when I feeling the pain, pain, watching, and a different feeling.
That's right.
Sending.
That's right. That's right. So you prove yourself. This is a bhinga jnana.
Watching.
Watching everything.
But different.
Different. That's right. So it's called the bhinga jnana. And then the knowledge of equanimity is much more higher than the bhinga jnana with regard to the formation. So sankharupekkha jnana is more higher than the bhinga jnana. So sankharupekkha jnana is at anything appear, I mean, very strong painful feeling or very good, pleasurable feeling or whatever, equally you look at equal, not different between these situations, painful and pleasure. So in sankharupekkha jnana is like this, equal, no different. And then sankharupekkha jnana is strong. When you practice meditation, you are practice very longer practice.
Because the pain is at the rupa.
It's a pain. Pain is a depend on the rupa. Not pain is no rupa. Pain is a feeling. Feeling so the manifest. But it's associated with the matter, material.
So just watching. So,
Watching on that place. So so he or she find that it is not imperative for the string or the mind consciousness, so to flow up to the impartial or dynamic consciousness. So that after 2 or 3 moments of citta mining, so that meaning is very strong. The practice. So after noting the object, just only determining two or three times, determining consciousness. Stop. No more dynamic consciousness. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So at that time we have the 5 manifest faith, saddha. So at that time, yeah, equanimity is so strong faith at the time because of we deeply understanding the nature of the impermanent, the nature of the suffering. Yeah. Because when you see only disappearing everything, oh, impermanent nature, yeah, nature, yeah, it's true. Yeah, so we have more confidence, more faith. Yeah, so faith and effort. The more you see before the scenes, painful feeling like this, when you look at the painful feeling, very difficult. We don't want to see it, but after such kind of wisdom, inside wisdom, we get no different between them. Yeah, so more effort. We all very happy and more effort. We put more effort. And mindfulness, power, mindfulness stronger. More and more stronger, concentration stronger, and wisdom also clearly realized. Yeah, oh yeah, nature, absolutely true. Nature, absolutely true. The dukkha, absolutely true. The anatta, anatta. We cannot concern these phenomena. The phenomena just only appear, disappear. Yeah, the process. So we understand like this. Five. So we say these 5 phenomena. We say 5 spiritual faculty. Yeah, 5 spiritual faculty. So the Subrahma is and his follower. They got these 5 spiritual faculty after they practice in front of the Buddha, during listening to Dhamma talk, practice after practice. Yeah. So that's why they easily destroy the wrong view, deity, and doubt, vicikicca, and then they free from the, rebirth in the hell. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's why the Buddha said we need to cut our 6 kind of things too with these 5 faculty. These 5 faculty, very important. It's a mental faculty. So that's why the Buddha said, Arubino indriya, amyudaganam dhammanam, dansamuttanam charubhanam, indriya paccina paccayo. Yeah. Okay, so mind and matter and the ultimate things can be known through the only meditation on the nature of phenomena as soon as they arise and disappear. So if one knows instantly what is actually happening, one gain insight into the 3 characteristics of the impermanent nature and satisfactory nature, and then no self, no soul nature. Yeah. Okay, so if we are mindful of the phenomena of the seeing, hearing, etc., so on, according to the Buddha instruction. So Buddha instruction is indriya samvara. Yeah. So we may realize that they just occur, and then that nothing can be done about it. So meditator need not go to beyond the seeing and hearing. Yeah, just see and hear, not beyond that. And to explain what object is. So we clearly seeing the nature of impermanent, nature of the suffering, nature of the no-so. So the mind does not dwell on the concept, just only reality, but stay with the ultimate reality, but paramattha, we say. Okay, so those who fail to contemplate seeing, hearing, etc., so what happened? If they cannot contemplate and seeing, so get emotionally involved with the sight, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, and thinking, with which they come into contact. Phassa, those who have developed inside knowledge of the solution through the practice of meditation, realize the constant dissolution, disappear of the both sinks, object, and mind. So once you know them, so they are able to create the significance of three characteristics. Three characteristics meaning impermanent nature, suffering, dukkha, and no-so, anatta. So by virtue of the listening to the Dhamma talk on the indriya paccaya from the paccaya nitisa Pali text, what the Buddha said, together with the method of practice. So may you be able to follow and practice, cultivate, and put effort accordingly the instruction of the Buddha, and may you be able to swiftly realize the noble Dharma phenomena and attain the bliss or the nibbāna, real peace with this instruction. Thank you very much. Thank you for your listening. Okay, so we finish this indriya paccaya, faculty condition. So next week we will go to another one. Another condition is a jhana paccaya, concentration condition. Okay. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. The more longer the Buddha teaching exists, and the more we benefit from it. Okay, so same Buddha Sasanam, Chidantitatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam, Chidantitatu. Buddha Sasanam, Chidantitatu. Buddha Sasanam, Chidantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much. Thank you for your watching.